Good morning and welcome. صبحتون بخیر، خوش آمدید. My name is Mariam Khosravani. I'm the founder and president of Iranian American Women Foundation. Welcome to the second iBRIDGE conference and the first iBRIDGE conference in Berlin. I want you to show me your hand if you have traveled here from Iran. Can you show us your hand? Wow. Welcome. خوش اومدید. Show me your hand if you have traveled from United States. Fantastic. Okay. How about from Germany? All right. Any country in Europe? All right. Anyone here from Canada or Australia? One? Two? Well, welcome. Welcome, everyone. This is a historic moment for our entire community around the globe, including thousands that are watching through live streaming. The largest ever entrepreneurship in Iran, with over 1,000 entrepreneurs, business women and men, and educators. We are confident that you will leave us inspired and hopefully even more committed to the cause of expansion, innovation, economy worldwide, and especially in Iran. We will start our program today with a brief remarks by Professor Dariush Zahedi, founder and director of the Berkeley Program on Entrepreneurship and Development in the Middle East. We are grateful and very thankful to UC Berkeley for its support and sponsorship of this particular conference. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome Dr. Zahedi on stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Berkeley Program on Entrepreneurship and Development in the Middle East, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the second iBRIDGE's Educational Conference on the current state and prospects of high-tech entrepreneurship in Iran. We at the University of California at Berkeley are interested in expanding our global engagement, and this conference is a timely and important step in that direction. Today's conference is also a tribute to the ability of Americans, Europeans, Middle Easterners, and Iranians from across the world to coalesce and cooperate in order to advance common goals and objectives. On behalf of the founders of iBRIDGES, I would like to extend my profound and heartfelt gratitude to the hundreds of volunteers from around the world who have worked tirelessly to make this conference happen today. There are too many people to thank individually, but I would like to recognize four in particular, without whose efforts this gathering would not have been possible. Ms. Ruha Rehani, Dr. Ali Zuashkiani, Mr. Kamran Elahian, and Dr. Yahya Tabesh. Ruha Reyhani has served as our point of contact here in Berlin. For the past 8 months, she has put her life on hold, devoting almost 100% of her time, effort, energy, and most recently, even resources to organizing the conference and clearing obstacles along the way. Ashkiani has spearheaded our efforts in Iran, courageously and unflinchingly persuading even the most ardent skeptics of the tremendous contribution that this conference can make to the economic development and diversification of the country. Kamran Elahian has done a remarkable job articulating and explaining the mission and vision of iBRIDGEs, tirelessly traveling the world, inspiring and animating thousands, and raising the requisite funds for the convening of this conference. Last, but most certainly not least, Yahya Tabesh, the visionary professor from the Sharif University of Technology, who has trained so many of Iran's best and brightest minds, including Maryam Mirzakhani, the first female and the first Iranian winner of the Fields Medal, has been an indispensable fount of wisdom, concepts, and contacts. We are truly beholden to him for doing so much to shape the vision and agenda of iBRIDGEs. Now, on the topic of the conference, let me just say, I was told to keep it short, but bear with me. I have been struck by some parallels between the conditions at Berkeley several years ago and the situation in Iran. About 10 to 15 years ago, Berkeley had, as now, one of the largest and most accomplished engineering, science, and mathematics faculties and students in the world. It also had a large, robust, and cutting-edge research enterprise. But the prevailing environment at the university was inimical to the merger of entrepreneurship and innovation. Our researchers were for the most part focused on pure and basic research. And within the culture of the university, there was a strong distaste towards engaging in such crass things as commercialization. As a result, no attempt was made to impart the requisite skills for starting, growing, and running businesses. Nor were there any financial and logistical support for the fledgling startups. The university's entrepreneurial potential, therefore, remained unfulfilled, and Berkeley consistently trailed Stanford in the number of university-generated companies. But in the last few years, there has been a sea change. Today, amongst our faculty members, postdocs, and even our students, both graduate and undergraduate, there is a rising interest not only in patenting and licensing their ideas and discoveries, but in using their ideas to found startup companies. Also, we have put in place programs and initiatives for mentoring and supporting an innovation ecosystem. These include building industry alliances to support research, to bridge what is commonly referred to as the Valley of Death, establishing a number of centers that provide mentorship, legal, regulatory, managerial, business, and marketing skills, creating a variety of incubators and accelerators, and linking our university-generated startup companies into a network of angel and venture capital investors. The results, ladies and gentlemen, has been phenomenal. Last year, Berkeley overtook Stanford as the university that had generated the most number of startups. And a large proportion of this accomplishment was made possible through bridge building and drawing upon the knowledge, experiences, and financial support of our alumni community who had succeeded on their own. So, as you can see, the parallels with our conference are obvious. In a similar manner, when sanctions start to be lifted, and with the culture shift already well on its way in Iran, Iran, with its manifold strengths, can transform itself into the region's entrepreneurial hub through building bridges with its talented and successful expatriate community who are keen to contribute to the economic development of their country. It is then that high-tech entrepreneurship and the knowledge economy can become one of Iran's comparative advantages, helping to transform our liabilities into assets so that we can traverse from a closed, state-dominated, oil-dependent, undiversified, low-value-added economy beset by the brain drain, chronic unemployment, flight of capital, and chronic inflation, to creating an engine for sustainable and inclusive economic growth, job creation, middle-class development, youth and female empowerment, and expansion of the private sector, and what is referred to as the circulation of the brain drain. So I would like to thank all of you for your participation, and we look forward to being edified and enlightened by you in the course of the
The most amazing teamwork place I've ever seen. I'm coming from US. I live in Los Altos, California. This connection, this human connection is the most important thing for me.
I'm the youngest among thousands of the community in iBRIDGE. As humans around the world, and especially as Iranians around the world, we have a significant amount of talent, resources, and love for our country. We want to get together. This is iBRIDGE.
I live in Berlin. I'm a German citizen, but I was born in Tehran. I'm a serial entrepreneur in Germany. I co-founded and founded and invested in several companies. Let me think. iBRIDGE. Make it happen.
I'm a volunteer and also I'm a member of the coordination team.
This is a very cool place and I like it.
The person without talking. All right, let's go.
Actually, I love Iran.
I'm honored to be a volunteer. I'm really interested in the thoughts. I come from Iran, and right now I live in Berlin. This is best cooperative volunteer conference. The idea of iBRIDGE was somehow interesting for me. I'm a facilitator. I'm engineering actually, and I would like really to work as a bridge between Iran and Germany. پل خوبیه بین ایران و اروپا همینطور آمریکا و برای ساپورت برای ایران و اینکه وضعیت اقتصادی تو ایران رو بتونیم بهتر انجام بدیم.
This is only the first conference that I know about making a bridge between my country and the whole world.
I'm coming from Paris and living in France. So it is the place to be, the chance for all of us.
I support the team of the ushers. A great opportunity to realize ideas and to get creative.
I'm from Iran. I'm living in Hamburg. Future, bridge the future of high-tech entrepreneurship in Iran.
This chance to get to know some awesome entrepreneurs from different parts of the world.
I'm from Iran, Mashhad. I'm working here as a volunteer. I'm from Iran, Isfahan.
I like to do business in Iran, with Iran, and to go back to my roots.
علتی که از من خواستن که صحبت کنم بخاطر اینکه گفتن جوان‌ترین آدم جمع صحبت کنه. بچه‌هام صحبت کنن. اول اینکه فارسیشو خیلی کوتاه میگم، یه جمله خلاصه میشه. دمتون گرم. یه دست بلند در خودتون بزنید. تنها دلیلی که من اینجا هستم ملت شماست.
I'm Hamid Biglari. I'm a scientist that went to the dark side and became a financier. I felt the time had come to bridge the gap between Iran and the West, between creativity and capital, and between the past and the present. And all of that is an embodiment of what iBRIDGE is about. An entrepreneur is someone who can think out of the box, who can think creatively, and who can create something from nothing. I think the volunteer spirit is what iBRIDGE is all about. Without the spirit, iBRIDGE would not exist.
I was really eager to participate in this conference. I really wanted to take part in this conference.
I reach out and I become the bridge and I connect with you, with everyone.
As an Iranian, I wanted to help to build up a new thing. I was thinking that it's going to be something really huge, like Iranian from everywhere getting together.
I'm from Berlin. The economy in Iran is really changing at the moment, and iBRIDGE is a big opportunity for us to contribute in that change.
I was like, oh my god, I'm here and there are people somehow the same age as me or maybe in the same field and they're doing very cool stuff and why not go in there and help them.
من همیشه خیلی با ایران یه رابطه احساسی دارم و هر زمینه کاری که امکانش باشه که کاری که تخصصمه دوست دارم به ایران انجام بدم.
بچه‌ها خونه مادر بزرگه رو می‌خونیم.